There's a little feature inside of Photoshop CS2, and it's called the Script Events Manager. If you've never heard of it, you're likely to never even try to find out where it is because it just sounds bad. First of all, the word scripts sounds bad. The word events, what the heck is an event? So now I'm left with manager. And if you have a manager, you can have a negative connotation to that too. So it's not that bad. And I'm here to show you that you just forget about the word scripts and think of it as an event manager. And I'll explain what an event is in just a moment. But it's under the File menu. And you go down to Scripts. And right here is called Script Events Manager. Now, to get yourself in the game here, see that little checkbox? They think it's so scary that by going to Script Events Manager, you might not really want to be there. So in order to even use it, you have to check, yeah, put me in the game. I really do want to use it. But once you do that, you're saying enable events to run scripts and actions. I still haven't really done anything here. Nothing's going to change yet. So I told you to forget the word scripts. What's an event? An event in software speak is your software raising its hand to the computer and saying, I did something. Something happened, okay? So when I run a filter, software raises its hand. I ran a filter. I created a new layer, I closed the image. Those are all events inside of Photoshop. It's just software speak. So start thinking about events that occur. An event could be creating a new image, saving an image, printing an image, closing an image, creating a new layer. So start to think about things that you would love to do every time you created a new layer. Things that you'd like to do every time you saved your image. Maybe save off a duplicate copy. Maybe save off a flattened copy, okay? Or, when I create a new file, why would I not want to automatically put my copyright information into that file, okay? If I can do it without spending any time on it, what would be the downfall of automatically doing that? Because then I'm always safe. Because you know what happens, you create it, and then you walk away and you forget about it, and you don't add your copyright information later. So that's what we're going to do here. And remember I said forget the word script? That's the scary stuff. We stay away from the scary part, and we go down to the part that we can wrap our brains around, and that's an action. If you can write an action, you can use a Script Events Manager. So let's just quickly exit out of here, and I'm going to write an action with one step. Let's just create a new blank file. I don't care what it looks like. It can be anything. I can name it Bob if I want to. But what we'll do is first find my actions palette. Here we go. And I'm going to create myself a brand new action. Let's put it right here in the Speed Clinic. And make sure I don't have one already. I don't. Oh, copyright info. So let's delete it. So I'm going to create a brand new action here. I'm going to click on Record. Let's do that. Let's click on a new action. And let's call this Copyright Info. And then hit Record. And then just do one step. Go to the File menu, go down to File Info, and put in all of your copyright information here. So put Matt K, description, some image, keywords, copyright 2006, Matt K, and for URL, photoshopuser.com, probably spelled wrong, but that's fine. So we click OK. So I just put all my copyright information in here. And you can go create, you've got contact information, you can put your address, you can do all these things. But I'm just going to click OK. And you see here, in the Actions palette, all I have is one step. I'm going to click on Stop. Now let's go back into Script Events Manager. Remember, we make sure you check that checkbox. Once you do it, you don't have to do it every time. Stay away from scary stuff. Go down to easy stuff. I go to my actions. I put it in my Speed Clinic folder, and if you remember, I called it copyright info. And then the last thing here is just pick add, and you'll see it appear right here. Now, see what it says, start application, and then it's going to run the copyright info script. That's not really what I want. I don't want it to run when I start Photoshop. So to remove it, just hit remove, and take a look at your events here. New document, open, save, close, print, export. So we want to do it every time. I create a new document, I add it in there, click done. So let's close this guy. I'm going to create a new image here. You didn't see anything happen. It didn't take me any time. But if I go under File, down to File Info, you see that I've got my copyright information inside there. So start thinking about how you can use that Script Events Manager. You can do it with your copyright info or just anything that you want to do every single time you create a new image, every single time you save, every single time you open. What are things that you yourself do?